Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about morning sickness and just some possible ways to get rid of it, or not really get rid of it, but minimize it if you can. If you're new to my channel, then I am almost 10 weeks pregnant with twins, and my morning sickness this time around, definitely my dog, is way worse than with my daughter. I am unsure if multiple pregnancies cause the magnification of morning sickness, because when I looked it up, it wasn't really for sure. There were kind of contradicting articles that I read. Some said yes, some said no. But again, every pregnancy is going to be different, whether you have one baby or multiples. So yeah, these are just some of the things that I found to help me with morning sickness. It's definitely not gone. Actually, ironically, this might be TMI for some of you guys, but I planned on filming this video today, and ironically enough, today is actually the first day that I threw up. And it was unexpected. I thought making it this far without throwing up, I was kind of like in the clear, and I was just gonna feel the 24/7 nausea like I'd been feeling, and this morning, it just happened. And I've kind of felt on edge all day, like wondering if it's gonna happen again. And it's also my husband's birthday, so I do have to go in public tonight. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't carry on through the night, but I've been doing some of my remedies, and I've been fine ever since this morning, except for the nausea, but I have not thrown up since this morning. So if you're interested in what I do to combat morning sickness, just keep watching. So the first thing that I do, and I've seen this mentioned all over the place, and it's the main reason why I bought this, but I've been trying this pink stork tea. It's a caffeine-free tea, and there's different kinds of tea. I believe there's like a fertility boost tea for before pregnancy when you're trying to conceive, and I believe there's also a lactation one for when you're breastfeeding. So I actually went on Amazon and purchased this because my Target did not have it. And I will say that I'm actually not 100% sure that this helps me, just because when I first started trying this tea, I noticed that my morning sickness felt like it was getting a little bit better. So for like 2 days, it kind of felt like it was getting better. I was still nauseated, but not as bad. So when I tried this, I still felt better, just kind of the same as I'd felt those few days where I thought it was getting better. So I can't say indefinitely that this actually helped or not. I'm not sure. But this one is the ginger peach, and just the aroma and the smell of it is really good. And fun fact about this, I actually found out when I got this, there was a tag included in my Amazon package that this was created by another military wife and mother of 5 children. So I think it's kind of cool that a military wife actually kind of came up with Pink Stork, because obviously I'm a military wife and I like to support that business. But I would definitely recommend trying it. If anything, it actually does taste really good. So I probably will continue to drink it, and I probably will try the lactation one as well. Another thing that's really helped me with my morning sickness has been being able to eat. And I'm lucky enough to have a job that I sit in my office all day, so I can just eat throughout the day in between patients if I have to. And for me, my body will tell me when it is time for me to eat something, because like I said, my nausea lasts 24/7. There's times that I wake up because it's so bad, which I didn't know that was even possible until I got pregnant this round. So pretty much it lasts all day, every day. I eat a little bit in the morning, like as I'm getting ready. I eat when I get to work, and then I have 1 to 2 snacks before lunch, and then I have like 2 snacks after lunch, and then I have dinner. And then I a lot of times have a snack after dinner. And excuse me, see, I do not feel good today. Eating all that a day, I do have to be mindful of what I'm eating, just because I don't want to gain a whole bunch of weight by eating crap. So I've been doing things like celery and peanut butter, or grapes, or just things like that that I can actually stomach and handle. Cucumbers as well. My farmer's market, I bought a bunch of little ones, so it's easy to kind of peel those and cut them and put them in a container and take them to work. and they're very soft on the stomach. I just have to be careful not to eat anything acidic to cause like heartburn. But eating saves my life. The second I get super hungry or I miss a snack because I'm busy, I can tell in my body, just like I start to feel all of the nausea, and it can be very exhausting and kind of take over my body, and then I can pretty much worthless. So definitely, if you can, even if you have to run to the bathroom, like say you don't have a job like mine where you can bring a bunch of stuff and like put it in your drawers and just eat as you go, even stepping away, going to the break room, taking a minute to yourself to just put in something, you know, throw back a few grapes or drink a cup of tea really quickly, just whatever you can do to kind of keep yourself with something in your stomach. Honestly, it really helps. And if you guys were wondering what my morning thing is that I immediately eat, it's graham crackers. They're pretty much the only cracker that I feel like I can handle in the mornings. I've tried like plain saltines, club, like Ritz. I needed the graham cracker, I think, because there's a little bit of sugar in it, so it's sweeter. And that's not probably the best choice, but it works. The next thing about morning sickness that I find helps a little bit, and this kind of is definitely a more mind over matter type thing, it's getting ready. And I don't mean during the week, because during the week I have to get ready for work every day. I have to look professional. I mean like on the weekends or I have nothing going on. If I stay in my pajamas all day and I am just doing nothing, I almost feel like I feel better if I get up and like shower, throw on some mascara, and throw on normal clothes. I definitely think, obviously, that's my mind just feeling better because I'm trying to appear normal. But I do feel like it has an effect on my morning sickness if I just kind of do those things for myself and try to live as normally as possible. Granted, some days I cannot do that. I go from the bed to the couch and I'm just sick. But for the most part, when I do get ready, I do feel at least that small little bit better about myself. And I think definitely there has like a mental effect on it. So mentally, I just feel better. And I think that kind of helps combat the morning sickness as well. The next thing that I find that really helps my morning sickness is smells. I know that this is gonna sound really wild, but it's pretty much just avoiding things that smell badly and trying to smell things that smell good. So for me, I have Scentsies in my house. I have a Scentsy on my desk at work, and the clean or even like the lemon or citrusy scent really helps me when I am feeling sick. Even when I am drinking lemon water, because I'm trying to drink a lot more water now, obviously. Even smelling, this is so crazy, smelling the water if I feel sick, I feel like gives me kind of an instant fix and kind of makes the nausea kind of dissipate. On the other hand, I do try to avoid things that make me sick as far as smell-wise goes. When I'm at work and it's lunchtime and girls are eating in our break room, there's going to be a lot of different smells because people are bringing their lunch and they're having lunch brought in, and there's all these different aromas. I'm pretty much eating lunch in my office now just to try to avoid those smells. I also try to stay clear of our meat counter when we go to the grocery store, because we have a meat counter that people actually work at, and there's all this raw meat out, there's all this raw seafood and all this just everything, and the smell of it, because our noses are now smelling things at a greater capacity than before, I just feel like I can smell all of it. And mixing like crab smell with like ground beef smell, it's too much. So I try to avoid those things as much as possible. The last thing that I have to say about morning sickness and things that possibly help me, that may help you guys if you're going through this, are, well, the main thing is for me, I work full time, so most of my week I am at work and I can't just go lay down if I get nauseated. And for me, when I feel it, the nausea, if I just sit there kind of laying my head down, I almost start to feel worse because I'm just laying there letting the nausea take over. So pretty much if that happens, I try to get up and walk around. I'll walk through the clinic, I will go to the break room and get some more water. You know, I'll just kind of do anything to almost even distract myself from it. As weird as that sounds, when I'm at home and I feel it and I'm laying down going, okay, I'm just letting this nausea take over my body, I try to get up, throw on a scent in the Scentsy or something, just get myself moving around the house. as much as I can, or even going outside getting fresh air. Just anything that I can do to distract myself from the feeling. It actually does help. I just noticed that the first few times that I felt really sick at work, I was just laying my head down and just absolutely miserable. And then I started realizing that I can't just lay there. I have to get up and do something. So that's when I kind of figured out that walking around, trying to go out and talk to people and put it to the back of my mind actually was successful. So that's definitely something that I was never told, that I kind of just learned on my own. So hopefully that will help some of you guys. You know, if you're going through that, maybe you can try that as well. But that is all my tips. I think that was 5 tips. I didn't actually count before I started this video. I'm sorry today's video was just definitely off. I was not expecting to feel this bad today. I honestly, I thought my morning sickness was on like the decline and it was going down, but I was reading that the 9th and 10th week are when it peaks. So maybe this is just what the peak is going to be like, and I will have to just kind of take it and manage it as I can. But either way, I'm so grateful to be pregnant, and I would definitely not trade this feeling for anything in the world, because I know it's going to be worth it in the end. So if you guys have any more tips for me that I didn't mention, please comment them down below, because I would love to know what you're doing or what you've tried that actually has worked for you. And I'm sure that my subscribers would also like to have some more tips in the comments. So thank you guys again for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.